Hello guys, welcome back onto the Dutch Couch. Do you think there is ever a time where there has become too much football, not just for players but for supporters as well? Are they drowning us with it? Do even we need a break? I mean, they've extended this FIFA World Club Cup, right? And I'm looking at this competition and I'm even thinking, do half of those players want to be there? The family guys in the teams, they're, they're going to be wanting to spend some family time on holiday, surely. They'd rather be on the beach with a family. And the single boys in the teams, they're going to want to be out there meeting women, doing what single lads do on single lads holidays, surely. They play football all year. Give them a respite. I think even supporters, I know I do, I think even I need a respite from football. It's too much. But the biggest issue, in my opinion, any chance they get to use this product, being the football, that's the product, to make money from TV companies, from sponsorship, from supporters, first and foremost as well, they're going to take it. Are they drowning us with this for the sake of making the pound note at every opportunity? I think they are. The product, the game itself, is suffering. The quality of it, it's not sustainable in my opinion. And I'll tell you what, if you're going to have tournament football like this is, at least make it competitive. I saw a game yesterday. Well, I didn't watch the game, I heard about it. Bayern Munich 10, Auckland City 0. Now tell me, in tournament football, who actually gains anything from that? Nobody's learning anything from it. I don't see for me, it's a pointless game. The difference in the quality and the level between the two teams, they shouldn't be paired in a tournament together, in a tournament setting. If it was a women's game and there was a 10-0 game, we'd all be taking the piss. If it's even at grassroots where I coach, if an under 17 beats another under 17 10-0, we're all, even as coaches, we're saying, why are these teams playing each other? They're not at the same level. They shouldn't be competing against each other. They're cheating. The team who are winning, even they're getting cheated because they're not learning anything either. So how can this be happening in an elite level competition run by FIFA? Sorry, it's crazy. Doesn't make any sense to me. The only thing that all this football is forcing really is piracy. I mean, I think fans are having to subscribe maybe to DAZN for this or something. But all these different competitions they're going into, even the free European competitions, you're having to subscribe to certain TV subscriptions. It's ridiculous. This is forcing people to go to piracy and buy dodgy fire sticks. It's forcing people to do that because they're so desperate to watch football. It's crazy. I mean, the top level, you've already got your domestic league season, right? You've got your free European Cup competitions. You've got the FA Cup, the League Cup. In the middle of the season, you've got the African Nations Cup, and all the other continents have their own cups as well. Surely this is too much. I mean, they're even playing, obviously, Nations League as well. They're playing, for me, pointless friendlies. You had Senegal at the City Ground the other night playing England. For me, that was a waste of time. And it showed that them players were either shattered or they couldn't be asked to be there. They just want to get on the plane and go on holiday. But the people who are paying for tickets to go and watch that, they're not silly. They can see these players are not really not bothered about it. You're cheating the supporters, in my opinion. You're totally, when you have too much of something, you're watering down, you're diluting the quality of it. And that is, in my opinion, is what is happening here massively to a ridiculous level. And I don't care how much these high level players earn. First and foremost, for me, they're human beings, right? And they need rest physically, massively mentally. Not only are they being asked to perform at the top level week in, week out, 2-3 times a week at peak fitness, which is tough when you're playing at that physical, athletic level. That is impossible. These players can't do it. It's impossible, right? So you're seeing that the quality of football for me now has regressed massively anyway. I've spoke about this on other videos, sorry. But mentally, a massive side for me, they're under constant scrutiny, constant pressure And I don't care how much a footballer earns, don't care how much is in his bank account, that side of things, for me, should be taken care of a lot more. The mental side of things, for me, is overlooked a lot. I think they're under constant scrutiny, especially now with social media. Wow, they're on it. People are on them. They are on them constantly. And I do really think at times that they must really struggle at times, some of these footballers. And do they have somewhere they can go and open up and talk about this and deal with the pressures? That must be really, really stressful. But I'm looking at the end of the league season when the players are coming out publicly and saying we're playing too much. I think Rodri come out and said something about we're going to go on strike. So he's the Ballon d'Or winner. So he's the creme de la creme, right? If he's coming out with it, then there must be something in it. All the players are going to be backing him on this. I'm sure of it, right? But these teams who are playing top level league seasons like the Premier League, they're flying out the next couple of days after. I know Man United done it, went to Asia. They're going on these Asia, America, Australia, end of season tours or pre-season tours. We know what it's about. It's about the commercial side, obviously. That is the reason for it. It's not for the quality of football, because I see a couple of the Man United games, they were shocking. But you could see the players didn't want to be there, even when they're signing stuff in meetings, signings for the fans and that. The looks on the players' faces, they could not give a shit. They wouldn't wish to be any. They want to get somewhere else. Basically, they do not want to be there. It was so clear. And it's unfair on the players. And I don't care. Like I said, I don't care how much they earn. They're humans. They want family time. They don't want to be on the other side of the world after a long season. They want to be on a beach somewhere with their wife and kids, or women if they're single. Like I said, it's crazy. But these tours, what annoys me about these pre-season tours, they're going on these games. We constantly hear about too many matches. But then they're scrapping the likes of cup replays, FA Cup replays, but going on these games, going to these. So the big dogs are making money from these tours, but the little clubs, like the likes of Tamworth, who missed out on an FA Cup replay with Spurs after drawing at home, they've missed out on the back of this sort of thing. So the big dogs making the money, the little puppies, the Tamworths of this world, they're the ones missing out. I don't get the balance. I really don't, because I don't think enough money from the top goes down to the bottom anyway. This is another way of making sure the big dogs and the cartel up there earn more money, while the little pups, like I say, are struggling to make ends meet. This is what's wrong with football at the moment for me. There's no balance. There's no middle ground. It's a joke. But as much as I'm football mad, I'm absolutely obsessed with the game of football. Personally, I think I even need a break in the summer from football. I'm not even a player, but I think it gets to a stage where you need a break from it. Do something else. But there's no rest from it now. It is constant. There's always something. I find it hard to find a time when without any football. I'm looking on TV that there's football. It's crazy. When I was younger, there used to be one game on TV on a Sunday. You used to look forward to it. I think they're just absolutely drowning with us. They're throwing at us from all angles now. There's too much on. I think people are getting sick of it. You can't physically watch that many games. It's madness. I know as much as these players, we all know these players, right? They live in the dream. They're the luckiest people on earth to us as supporters, and they probably realise they're lucky. But what we've got to realise is a lot of these players, they do see it as a job, so they deserve a break from their job like we do. Anyone wants a break from work, right? And they need a break physically and mentally. I keep going to them mentally. I think even mentally is even bigger for these footballers. They need it. They need to chill out and get away from that community and that way of things, the pressure, the pressure box. But the next few days, the league fixtures are going to be out again. And then it's going to be all set for the new season. And next season, you're going to have another major tournament, and it just goes on and on. But the injuries, you can see with these injuries, the amount of injuries that are happening now. In my opinion, a lot of it's from a lot of these teams are training on artificial surfaces, and I do believe that a lot of the injuries are through that. But a lot of these injuries are through constant trying to play at peak fitness, trying to play at peak level. Your body's not, it doesn't matter how fit you are. These footballers are athletes now, right? They're not as technically anywhere near as what players used to be in the 80s, 90s. Nowhere near it. They're athletes now, but I don't even think their bodies can take it. And I think you're seeing so many sort of ACL injuries now. Clear to see. Clear to see their bodies can't take it. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Are you getting a bit sick of football? Can you watch more football? Everyone to their own. I mean, I'm not going to judge anybody. This is from my point of view. I just think it's too much. But yeah, rant over. I think I needed that rant. Yeah. Have a good one.